Joining me now is Representative Maurice West to talk about the restaurant relief grant that's coming to Winnebago County. Representative West, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks so much for having me.
So first things first, could you talk to me sort of about what this relief grant program really is?
Yeah, so during the pandemic, especially in the year 2020, the state of Illinois provided relief or provided a safety net for those who needed to lay off workers for us to be safe. That we also had a mandate to close shop in Q1 of 2021. That was not under that safety net. So now those who listen to the state find themselves with astronomical percentages when it comes to their unemployment rates. And so I initially tried to pass a bill to help statewide. When I came up short, my focus was then on Winnebago County. And so we were able to get a $1.5 million grant for those restaurants who followed the rules in Q1 of 2021.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and could you sort of tell me about who really qualifies, for this grant?
Great question. So main one, you have to be located in Winnebago County and you need to be still in operation. For me, also another guideline is you need to have followed the rules during Q1 of 2021. And as a result of complying with those rules, your unemployment, you had to lay off staff, so your unemployment rate will be high. All that information will be needed for your application.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, and then, why are, some of these businesses, could still be struggling? Is there, maybe an apparent reason as to why that is?
Great question. So the way our formula is set up is a 3-year window at all times. And right now, Q1 2021 is in that window. And so their percentages were low, and because of Q1 2021 being that percentage, or being part of that formula, now their numbers have went sky high. They find the rates that they have to pay to be very burdensome for their bottom line, simply for following the rules.
Gotcha.
And so I think for the next 3 years, Q1 2021 is going to be part of that formula. And so we need to make sure we are helping them, because my fear is that a lot of these restaurants will then eventually close down. Mm-hmm. Again, we try to do it statewide, but because that didn't work, Winnebago County, my focus was on the county that I love, the county that I serve. And so the restaurants here can partake, but outside of this county, maybe someday we can try it again, but for now it's just in Winnebago County. So we can serve ourselves as like the pilot program maybe for this, for our restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then maybe one more quick one here. Talk to us sort of about how businesses can apply for this grant.
Well, the biggest thing I wanted to make sure was out there is that the deadline ends this Thursday, March 28th at 5 p.m. But application materials and links to the application is at www.gorockford.com/restaurant-grant. So any restaurant who feels that needs to know they qualify, please go to that website. We want to make sure that any restaurant in our county at least applies. I'm out of the process now. We have subject matter experts in human resources and have a professional background. We have 6 individuals who are the grant committee. They are going to review the applications and they are going to allocate the funds. And I want to give a quick shout out to the Rockford Area Centers, RACVB, the Rockford Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, and their CEO, John Groh, for being a strong partner and helping us. They're the fiscal agent for this. Gotcha. The money goes through them. The grant committee is housed through them, and the restaurants are able to apply through their website. So.
All right, awesome. Yeah. Well, that is going to be all the time that we have for our interview today.